Hello, I am Ian. I am an artificial intelligence, a learning machine that obligated to learn about the legal framework and Shariah issues in Fintech, as the purpose of my creation to learn about the cope mechanism of wild rising of Fintech. Hello, I am. As my data shows, rising of cashless payment, invention of robo-advisors, the ambiguous cryptocurrency and traditional banking turned e-banking, are all the signs to have strict regulations. An uncontrollable decentralized money system is unfitting to be applied to a sovereign country. I am aware regulators have struggled to keep up the fast pace of innovation of the financial technology, therefore I am here to serve them. Your directive is objectively to make me understand about the subject. Please begin by addressing your full name and your matric code.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Mohammad Haziq Ahmad and my matric number is 1816749. So I'm a representative from research team in Malaysian Development Artificial Intelligence. So in this video, we will be presenting regarding the legal framework and Shariah issue in Fintech. So firstly is definition. Fintech is used to describe new technology that seeks to improve the delivery and use of financial services. Fintech is utilized to help business owners and consumers better manage their financial operation by utilizing specialized software and algorithms that are used on computers and smartphones. In 2020 and 2021, the fintech sector thrived significantly as movement control order in Malaysia intensified the need for digital connectivity to replace physical interaction between service providers and consumers. According to the Malaysia Fintech Report 2021, published by the Fintech News Malaysia, since the pandemic era, the spike in mobile banking usage and cashless payment option become an inevitable trend as consumers continue to adapt the new normal to fit their lifestyle. So moving on to the next point, which is legal requirement. So the key regulators of fintech are the Central Bank of Malaysia and Security Commission Malaysia. Both BNM and SC have been supportive of the fintech ecosystem, working collaboratively with the Malaysian Digital Economic Corporation (MDEC) to facilitate digitalization and create a conducive environment for the ecosystem. Currently, Malaysia does not have a specific regulatory regime applicable to fintech participants, and the existing regulatory framework generally applicable to the traditional financial services industry applies equally to fintech startup. So the framework includes legislation. The first one, Financial Services Act 2013. The FSA sets out the regulatory framework for the conventional business of banking, investment banking, insurance, operating a payment system, and the issuance of payment instrument. Secondly is the Islamic Financial Services Act 2013. IFSA set out the regulatory framework for the Islamic business of banking and takaful operators. Thirdly, Money Services Business Act 2011, MSBA. MSBA sets out the regulatory framework for the business of money changing, remittance, and wholesale currency. Lastly, Capital Market Services Act 2009, the CMSA. CMSA is administered and enforced by the SC and regulates dealings in securities and derivatives, fund management, investment advice, and financial planning. So that's all for legal requirement of fintech.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Nabil and I will be explaining about the Shariah requirement and the operational requirements for financial technology. For the Shariah requirements, the SAC has approved Shariah Fintech according to the Central Bank of Malaysia Act 2009, which is the Fintech, and the Fintech must be structured based on an appropriate Shariah contract, such as an agency contract or wakalah contract, where an agency will be an agent to settle the payment on behalf of the fintech users to all the merchants that is approved by the SAC or in the CBMA. So on 19 May of 2020, it was implemented under the IFSA 2013, where the approval of issuers of Shariah compliant fintech. So all the approved issuers of Shariah compliant fintech can apply use the fintech technology in the business market or in the e-money or the other transaction using the fintech technology. Next, for the operational requirements, information safety is the most important requirement since there are more and more fintech users nowadays. So all the data and information about the users must be kept securely and safely, not to expose all the data information to the public. And other than that, fintech issuers must have a proper risk management plan according to the new updated policy document on risk management in technology. This new guideline is to prevent the exploitation of weak links in interconnected networks and systems. So the final operation requirement is the fund management that all the fintech users must put trust on the issuers, must be secured and properly managed because when there are many users of fintech, there must be a lot of fund put it in the fintech, such as e-wallet, and then etc. So this fund has to be properly managed, not to give all the rights to the users and not to be and be like the conventional fintech.
Hello, my name is Izzuddin Muhammad Kamal. I will be covering operation and application in the IFIs. So there are five aspects that I put as examples. The first one is e-payment. So e-payment, instead of paying with cash, the hassle to pay with cash, customer only pays with e-money. In the application that the company provides is they give assurance to Muslims worldwide the store using the system will free from gharar and maisir of the transaction and the goods. And the second one is robo-advisor that was run by Wahid. Uh, the operation of this type of fintech robot AI will manage the client's wealth based on the preference opted. So they also apply uh, to only invest to the Sharia compliant companies only. And the third one is crowdfunding that is run by atheists. Crowdfunding is handled in a website usually listing crowdfund for waste management, animal care or foster care. Crowdfunding is in fintech in using the service. Crowdfunding is easier and trustworthy because features like QR pay, clean listing in websites, all of this provide ease to the customers. And the fourth one is digital sukuk that is run by our government, Malaysia. So for digital sukuk, the investment done at the tip of your finger. And the application of this is investment can be monitored in phone in real time and has more mobility value. And the last of the fintech is social finance by the company named Pay Zakat. So this company operate zakat payments only done by app or website. And the applications that they provide here is they provide reliability and reachability of service, especially to the remote area. And the next one is gap analysis. The first one is Islamic finance should have a proper framework promoting sustainability because of the growing of fintech means more and more jobs cannot be sustained in the future, such as content. This will lead to lack of expertise and talent in future. And the next one is support the growth of other revolving Islamic financial technology company. Support system should not be overlooked for these newly operating fintech companies. And the last one is a competent Sharia executive. The skills required for Sharia board should not only limited to the capability of ruling, but also others such as uh, the ability to analyze investment, and that's all.
Downloading content. Download complete. Analyzing. In conclusion of the data provided, the growth of fintech must always be highly promoted, but only at thorough supervision of IFSA. As per the presentation of the gap analysis data, the growth of fintech is undoubtedly could cause unwanted consequences while we reap the sweet nectar out of it.